Hi there, welcome back. This is Manu here. In the previous video in the series of house, we saw four things. The difference between house and home, how to use house and home in sentences so that you know the difference. Third, we also saw the different kinds of houses. And fourth, we saw how to talk about differences. Then we practiced these charts towards the end. In this video, we're going to talk about the different parts of the house, the different rooms inside the house, and what is outside the house as well. This is a basic English video for beginners. So I want you to watch this video right till the end so that you get to know everything that's in this video. They're all linked together like a train. So you miss one and you miss the whole video. So watch till the end. Right. Let's look at the different rooms of the house. Where do you sleep? Sleep in the bedroom. You have beds, so you sleep in the bedroom. Then you have the living room. You sit in the living room, chat with your family and friends, you read the newspaper, etc. That's the time you spend outside the bedroom mostly. Third is the dining room. The place where you have your food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and tea and snacks, everything where you eat. That's the dining room. Then you have the kitchen where you cook your meals, all kinds of snacks and meals. Do the cooking. Then you have the bathroom. It's also called the washroom. There is a difference between bathroom and washroom, but for now, we can say it's the same thing. Bathroom or washroom. Then you have a study, a room normally where you have the computers and all, a place where you have your books, where you sit and do some work at home. That's your study. Then you have a room below the floor, underground. Underneath the house. Underneath the house, you have a room. That's called the basement. It's also called the cellar. A cellar is normally used to store wines. That's a European construct. It's a European word. Don't worry about that. The culture is their culture, not word. But yeah, it's also called cellar. So cellar actually means the ground, the room under the ground. It's another word for basement. Normally we say basement. Now, underground, basement. Now in some houses you have sloping roofs, right? Now, the room just below the roof, there is a room. That's called an attic. Attic. Normally children have their rooms in the attic. This one again is a European thing. We don't have children's room in the attic in India. But yeah, attic is a place. We normally use that to store things, light things, not heavy things, in the attic. Now, outside the house, you also have a garage. It's also pronounced as garage. Pronunciation is very important. Garage or garage. I prefer garage. Where you have your car. You park your car in the garage. Then, outside the house, you have a place where you have grasses and rose bushes, plants, etc. That is the yard. So you have the yard in the front, you have the yard behind the house. In the front, you normally have a garden with lawn and some flower plants. If you have a big garden, you can also have some trees. That's the front yard. Then the backyard In the backyard, normally we grow vegetables like cucumber, cauliflower, etc., carrots. That's called the vegetable garden in the backyard. That is near the kitchen. So there's a yard. In the yard, you have a garden. Right. So now let's talk about houses. How do we talk about that? Very basic, general English for beginners. So you ask, do you have a bedroom in your house? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Always answer short. Do you have a garage in your house? No, I don't. Do you have a yard in your house? No, I don't. I live on the first floor. So you have the ground with the yard. There's the lowest floor, then the first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor. So on the first floor, you have a place, open the door, and you have a place going outside. That's called the balcony. So you have a balcony as well on the first floor, second floor, and all that. So, do you have a balcony at home? Yes, I do. Does your house have a balcony? Yes, it does. Notice the questions. Do you have a balcony in your house? Yes, I do. Does your house have a balcony? Yes, it does. Is there a balcony in your house? Yes, there is. 3 ways of asking the same question. Another question. How many bedrooms do you have in your house? I have 3. I have 3. I don't say I have 3 bedrooms in my house. Repeating. No. Bedrooms in the house, bedrooms in the house. Don't repeat. How many studies do you have in your house? Just 1. Just 1. Just 1. That's all. Just. A very good word. Just. Also notice the pronunciation, the voice quality. Is there a study in your house? House? Not house. I don't say, is there a study in your house? No. Is there a study in your house? Goes up. House? Yes, there is. Is there a bedroom in your house? Yes, there is. How many bedrooms are there in your house? House. There are 4 bedrooms. So voice quality is also very important. Now let's look at a practical example of a conversation between 2 people about their house.
Do you have a TV in your house?
Yes, I do. Does your house have a garage?
Yes, it does. Is there a kitchen garden in your house?
Yes, there is.
How many bedrooms are there in your house?
There are 4. How many dining rooms do you have?
I have just 1 dining room. How many balconies does your house have?
It has 4. Does your house have a basement?
No, it doesn't. But it has an attic. Our children's toys are in the attic.
We don't have an attic, but our house has a basement. We have a gym in the basement.
But there's a cellar in our house.
What's a cellar?
It's a basement, but it has no windows.
So that was the parts of the house. We learned a lot of chants. I want you to practice these chants every day till you are good, strong with these chants. In the next video, we're going to look at furniture, color, etc. We'll catch you there. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching this video, liking it and subscribing to our channel. We'll see you in the next video. Until then.